Hello and welcome back to the 25th anniversary of the Las Vegas Challenge presented by Innova. I'm Emily Dale, joined in the booth by not the one and only Nathan Johnson.
Goes. Good correction there. We're learning. We're improving, folks. This is going to be exciting. Round 3. We're halfway through the tournament. It's been absolutely beautiful here in Vegas. And our competitors have been absolutely shredding these courses.
Absolutely. So you can see our card lineup. We have some new faces here with Maria and Catrina coming back.
Yeah, and a tie at the top with Lykke Lorentzon and Sofia Donnecke, both with some fire rounds.
Yeah.
In the first 2 rounds, we'll see if they can keep it up.
Yeah, we saw some great golf out here in round 1, hoping to see some more of the same. So, hole 1, we have 233-foot par 3. Once again, players are just navigating over this OB area, trying to just play a safe hyzer shot, really, up to the green here.
Yeah, honestly, the play here on hole 1 is kind of just ace run it. There's plenty of space deep and left of the basket, so might as well just give it a bid or just park it if you want. That works too. What do I know?
Yeah.
What do I know?
Who wants to putt? Great shot there.
Sofia Donnecke.
Yeah, I mean, I've been really impressed with Sofia's game. She has great power, really good sidearm. Her putting has been super solid. Haven't really seen much of her before. We'll see if maybe we see her a little bit more on the Pro Tour after this event, depending on how she can finish out. That's a great shot here on hole 1. Going to give herself a birdie look.
Yeah, both Donnecke and Lorentzen have had a really great tournament so far. Getting to see them on all 3 rounds. It's been a really great showing and a new face so far for the Las Vegas Challenge, Maria Oliva.
Yeah, the Texan had a nice second round over on the Innova course. We didn't get to see her on this infinite layout during round 1.
Catrina Allen.
But we did get to see Catrina. She played fairly solid. Wasn't able to stay on the lead card, but made her way back up here with a very nice second round.
She's a 2-time champion here, and she's looking to sneak back in and try to claim it again.
Pulls this one a little bit, but does stay inbound, so 4 birdie putts coming up. Maria will be first from just outside the circle. Nice putt for Catrina. Actually, I spoke too soon. She was in the hazard there, so that was actually a par save.
Still a nice putt, though. Not wrong there.
Nice birdie for Sofia. We're going to watch Lykke tap in her birdie shortly as well. We got to give a shout out while this is happening. We had an ace.
Let's go.
First ace of the tournament, at least that I know of, for Chelsea Howells. Able to grab the 1. What a way to start your round.
Congratulations, Chelsea. That's a great ace. Oh, no. And unfortunately, just a little bit high left there for Maria.
Yeah, a lot of chains, but doesn't get it to stick. Gonna have to tap in the bogey.
All right, heading into hole 2, we have a 311-foot par 3 here. We do have some OB in contention on the right-hand side of the fairway if you turn something over a little bit too much, but honestly not that much that players are thinking about.
Yeah, pretty much just throwing a nice flat to finish hyzer shot for the right-handed player. This one leaks out a little early for Lykke. It's going to be a circle's edge uphill putt. We've been talking about it all week. We're going to keep talking about it. Every single basket is on a hill on these courses. So those kind of circle's edge, circle 2 putts it really can be stroke separators if you're able to make them, or sometimes players are just going to opt for the layup. Sofia going for the high line. We don't see that too much on this hole, but works out for her. Finds herself inside the circle.
Yeah, and I know we've mentioned it, but really interesting golf here. It is a golf course, so you expect to see a lot of just big rips, but really love what they've done with these courses here at Wildhorse to make it much more technical than what you typically see at a golf course, a ball golf course.
Yeah, the intricacies don't necessarily come with the gap hitting like you see on a lot of woods courses and traditional disc golf courses, but it's how your disc lands and how your disc comes into the greens and the decision making you have to make with a lot of these OB greens and hazard bunkers and all those sorts of things. Makes for a different style of golf, but still difficult nonetheless.
And some pretty incredible views as you see those mountains in the background there as Catrina gives it a bid, thankfully checks up with those treacherous greens.
Yeah, a couple of long bids coming up. Oh my gosh. What a spinner from Lykke. From Circle 2, just showing no fear.
She's been putting really well this weekend, and it's definitely paying off with some great birdies out there.
Yeah, after seeing that, Maria, she's got to give this one a run. Oh, and
Let's
knocks
go.
it down herself.
Run it in. Great putt. And great bounce back, too.
Indeed, yeah. A couple of great bounce backs from her. Just a couple of great putts in general from Circle 2.
Just a lot of greatness.
Yeah. You know what I was going for. See if Donnecke can make it 3 in a row for the card.
Unfortunately, just a little bit high left for her.
And gonna have this awkward little 15-footer with a bush in the way.
As we mentioned, the foliage here is nothing to mess
Sharp.
with. Sharp and
Not
grabby.
fun. Yeah.
A great putt, though.
Yeah, I'm able to navigate it well.
Yeah, that's when you just gotta shake off and move on to the next hole. Getting over into hole 3, we have a 289-foot par 3. Once again, a lot of these players are going to go forehand, if we saw in round 1, just playing for that skip around the tree, but I think we'll probably see some awkward putts with that low ceiling.
Yeah, it's tough to get the height exactly right to skip under these low-hanging branches. Ooh, as Lykke just kind of zooms right past it. Gonna have an open putt,
She
but
says, what branches?
yeah, exactly. That curb kind of saves her, keeps her in bounds. This is just absolutely crushed.
Yeah, looking like she didn't get it turned over as much as she wanted to.
This is not looking too bad. A little bit wide. If it gets the flare skip back, yeah, it gets a little bit of ground play. Going to be in Circle 2. Nobody really able to stick this one close yet. Let's see if Catrina can show us how it's done.
Great looking shot if it can sneak under those branches there. And unfortunately, once again, she'll have a very awkward putt to deal with from inside the circle. That's what we love about Vegas.
Vegas, baby. I know that doesn't really apply to this scenario, but I just had to get at least one in, right? Yeah, maybe should have waited for a better opportunity.
Too late.
Deep.
It's already out there.
Yeah, exactly. We move on. We bite the bullet. Just a bit off for those Circle 2 putts from our 3 competitors. Catrina now from under the tree for the only birdie on the card, and she drops it in there.
Let's go. Great putt. See a couple conversations there for the tap outs.
You love to see it. Gotta at least have a good time if you're out here, you know?
Absolutely.
You want a new disc, but you're overwhelmed by all of the options. Well, we've got you covered. Meet the Innova Pathfinder Guides, a series of graphics that match a set of discs for your style of play, curated by our own Riley O'Neill and Eric Schwann. Whether you're the beginner, the crusher, or anywhere in between, we've got a lineup for you. So scan the QR code, find a guide that matches your style of play, and discover your path to a better game. If you haven't seen these, you're missing out. All right, back to the action.
All right, heading into hole 4. We have a par 4, 538 feet. Not a lot of OB here to contend with. We do have that OB cart path that is on the left-hand side, but players are really just trying to get a big shot out into the open and have an easy pitch up.
Bit overturned from Catrina, but there's plenty of space out there to the right-hand side, so...
Yeah, absolutely. If you're going to make a mistake, you definitely want to make it in that direction. See a similar shot here from Lorentzen.
Yeah, I think she might have gotten caught up in that tree. So we'll see what kind of lie she's got from there. Donnecke, plenty of distance. This is absolutely smoked if it comes out.
What a shot. Great pool there.
Yeah, she rips. It's been fun to watch.
I love seeing the throw Jotes dives there on Maria's discs with another good shot. Gets a lot of ground play and might have some awkward footing, but everybody will have at least a look to grab that birdie on this hole.
Yeah, speaking of awkward footing, tough lie here for Lorentzen. Has to go to the patent pending look. Puts a good move on it. Comes up quite a bit short. She had a pretty long upshot there, but...
And that's tough when you just get that awkward push in the way of your throw, especially when it's such an open hole like this. It's something you're kicking yourself for, but she did great with it and still should have an easy par.
Yep, nice upshot from Maria. Comes up a bit short, but still well inside the circle. And that one leaks out a little bit too for Sofia. Nobody really able to stick this one too close. Just inside the circle for Donnecke, and she is able to sneak that one in low left. Nice birdie to grab.
Yeah, and you can see the wind is much lower than what we saw in round 1, so hoping to see some hot scores as the wind gusts.
It's so gusty out here, right? Like, it's, you know, sometimes you'll have a putt that's just completely calm, and then you see the flag just absolutely ripping right now. So kind of tough to predict. Just gotta be patient, wait for the right moment to send it. I got a decent bounce and roll, so
Yeah, that was aggressive.
Still quite a bit of meat on the bone here for Maria. Not able to connect. Tough 3-putt. now, lining up her birdie look into the headwind.
Great putt.
Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah, she had a really hot second round and is continuing that as we head into round 3. And an unfortunate miss there from Maria. Definitely some putting woes on this hole. It gets in your head easy.
Yeah, some early putting woes this round, really, we've seen from her. Just not quite feeling the confidence yet on the green. Giving herself chances, but just needs one of those to drop to get that confidence back and turn things around.
Let's do that here. Heading into hole 5, it's a 381-foot par 3. It played tough for the field in round 1. Excited to see any changes on that in round 3.
We'll see if these players make any adjustments, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. Big flare skip for Allen. Plenty of space over there inbounds, so should be a straightforward upshot for her. But
yeah, you can see in that footage we do have that OB golf green and hazard area, but not something a lot of these players are thinking about distance-wise.
this has some good width on it. We'll see if it has the distance to get up there. Yeah, checks up right. Oh no!
Oh.
Come on, sit down, ball. There we go. Checks up just outside the circle.
Great shot.
This is looking nice too. Oh yeah, even better.
Yeah, some funky ground play there with the way discs are checking it up with those bounds, but some good looks for our lead card here.
It's got a lot of width for Maria. Needs to come back. And it does. Fights through those trees. And yeah, we got 3 circle 2 looks coming up.
Good upshot there for Catrina.
Footer for Maria, unable to connect. Just doesn't quite have the pop she's looking for out of the hand right now. Just outside the circle as well for Donnecke. Ooh, just a bit low. Somebody's got to pick this one up. We saw no birdies in round 1.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Rings it up. Great putt there from Lorentzen.
Yeah, and that was the only birdie on this hole on the day, and will be on the weekend for FPO at least. So that is picking up strokes, as I think Ian Anderson likes to say, strokes on folks.
Strokes on folks. Shout out to Lykke. And there's a good confident comebacker there for Maria.
Yeah, we'll see if that's what she needs to turn that putt around.
Absolutely, get some of that confidence back. Some good cleanups here from Catrina. And a little tap-in par there for Donnecke. Things are getting interesting here as we move into hole 6. So hole 6 is going to be a par 3, 333 feet. Once again, getting out that gap, trying to get up to the basket here, and avoiding that OB area beyond the basket in the hazard areas as well.
see if players opt to go for that turnover line or the higher, smaller right-hand gap. Ooh, huge flare skip there for Lorentzen. Gonna send her deep into circle 2. See if she decides to run that comeback putt. This hillside up by the green shapes a lot better for the forehand if you've got it. But nice soft turnover isn't too bad of a shape as well.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that you kind of have to choose your adventure depending on the wind, what you want to go with. And we see the hyzer play once again from Donnecke turning out perfectly.
Yeah, she's got that right side dialed down, perfect disc, and a nice distance control as well to find the green. And look at that ground play. Nice straight soft skip from Maria. Oliva slides that up into circle 1 nicely.
Great shot.
Ooh, a long circle 2 look for Catrina Allen, starting to heat things up here. Drops
She
it
wants
in
that
from
title
deep.
back.
I know, she's feeling it. After that big skip from Lorentzen, just going to pitch that one up. Happy to just take the par there. Sofia now. Short birdie look, knocks it down. Good pickup.
Good cleanups here from the rest of the card.
Yeah, nice birdie there from Oliva. Hopefully that gets her.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Birdie cleanups.
No worries.
Feels better than par cleanups.
For sure.
Alrighty, heading back to hole 7. So this is a 285-foot par 3. We did see some big numbers on this in round 1. Players have to kind of make their choice. You can see this really tight green up here as an island, or they can choose to lay up to the first island, which is a little bit larger than we've seen in the past.
Yeah, Catrina does not like that one out of the hand. That's going to be OB on the right side of that island. That's the worst feeling right there. Just deciding to go for the layup and then not executing it. Gonna have to head to the first drop zone.
This surprises me that Donnecke isn't going for it, but definitely plays safe and gets pretty close up there that she should have an easy up and down.
Yeah, if you're able to land it on this second golf, I think it's like a tee pad or a teeing. What do they call them in golf? I don't know. I'm not a golfer, but tee box, that's the word I'm looking for. If you're able to land on that second tee box, it's pretty much just a jump putt into the green. I mean, I don't think any of these players are really going to be running it because if you airball it, you could go OB out the back. But, if you're able to execute that tee shot well, should be a stress-free par.
Yeah, we see some really good adjustments here. Hopefully.
Oh, no.
Oh, spoke too soon. That wanted to come back in.
Yeah, surprised to see the forehand there. What was that one?
Oh.
Wasn't some interesting ground action. Checks up as well. So yeah, so I believe Maria will play from where she went out there.
That's correct. Yep. So the first island is the one that plays with the drop zone. Second one is where it went out.
So nice putt there for Lorentzen. Clean up for Maria as well. Yeah, I think I could see this hole still being a par 4, and in its current configuration. I don't think many people are landing in between the old first and second island where they've made that inbounds now. To me, it doesn't seem like this is much of a change, and it played as a 3.95 average, the hardest hole on the course. Shout out to Hannah Stefanovic for the only birdie on the day. So, we'll see next year if they switch it back.
Heading into hole 8, we do have a 325-foot, slightly downhill par 3. A little bit OB on that cart path beyond the basket and some hard pan in front of it, so you just want to check up right before and scuttle up to the green.
Scuttle up. I like that. I'm gonna have to steal that one in the future. That is a nice little. I thought it was a nice scuttle, but
nope,
then
that's not
just
a
a
scuttle.
rude. That was a rude roll. That was more of a jump, and I don't know. I have no fake words to invent, unfortunately.
That was a skirt, not a scuttle.
A skirt. Yes, exactly. There's the scuttle that you're looking for.
That's scuttled perfectly up to the basket.
This is leaking out a bit early left for Catrina. Not a terrible reaction off the ground, though.
They'll give her a little downhill putt there for her bird.
Might have some branches to contend with. We'll see. Maria just going straight at it. Doesn't really get any finish on that one, so ends about circle's edge right side. See if Allen can knock down another one from circle 2, and just barely catches those branches of that tree.
Great putt.
Yeah, nice little 28-footer there for Donnecke.
We saw her shred this course in round 1, and she's keeping it strong here in round 3.
Yeah, off to a really solid start. And the back 9, as we see Maria with a nice putt of her own, the back 9 really plays for her game well, with a lot of the longer holes, par 4s and 5s, being on that back 9. So, she's able to stay clean on the front. Should put herself in a really good position to finish strong.
Good par save there. Just clean it up and move on. And a great little birdie there for Lorentzen. All right, heading into the final hole of the front 9, par 5, 735 feet. We saw some eagles in round 1. Will we see them again? So we have the OB on both sides of the fairway, OB golf green, OB pond, tight green, and the geese.
Always the geese. Cannot escape the geese. A bit low out of the hand. We'll see. Oh, it gets the ground play. That is in position where she could get aggressive yet again.
Yeah,
Sofia
great ground play
chooses
there.
to do so.
This is a good pool here from Lorentzen.
Yeah, nice skip for her as well. That left side of the fairway is pretty much exactly where you want to be. This is a bit overturned. I don't think it's quite going to get the same flare skip that Maria's 2 card mates got. So she'll be probably forced to lay up from there and just play for the birdie 4.
Kind of similar mistake here from Catrina, turning it over just a little bit and not getting much ground play that we saw from first 2 players. So trying to play safe.
Yeah, not a terrible result though.
No.
She can just kind of pitch a
Not at
hyzer
all.
up. Plenty of real estate here still, and if it decides to sit down. There it goes. Yeah, we'll still do this. That's still a fine position from there.
This is a little bit trickier because she's going to have to go over OB, but good execution. And should be a pretty easy up and down for her from there.
So Lorentzen opts to play safe. Just going to pitch up short of the golf green. Probably a wise decision from where she was, but I don't think Sofia is going to do the same.
Based on what we've seen so far, Sofia is full sends, and we love to see it. Does it get over? Ooh, yes, it does. Great shot there. It'll be a long eagle look.
Yeah, eagle look coming up. Honestly, these upshots are still not easy. The green, the disc golf green, is still very tight up by the pin, but Catrina just makes it look easy. Great distance control. You can see those reeds behind the basket are probably no more than 20 feet deep and out of bounds. So,
yeah, great shot from Catrina there. This is leaking a little bit, just like you said, and unfortunately scuttles into that golf green and OB.
This looks wide. Does it have the stability? It does. Nice shot for Oliva. Tap in, birdie coming up for her. So yeah, now after finding out of bounds, Lorentzen's going to need to make this if she wants to save the par. Oh, but she does.
Great. Her putts have been strong. Love to see that.
Yeah, that spinner from about 40 feet. Going to keep her at 17 under. Donnecke now. Can she get the eagle yet again? Yes, she can.
Let's go.
Knocks it down. The Michael Jordan-esque shrug. You love to see it. The only eagle on hole 9 on the day.
Congratulations. Great putt.
And what a way to end the front 9.
Absolutely. A lot of more exciting golf left, so make sure you tune in with us for back 9 of round 3.
Yeah, we got ourselves a battle at the top, folks. It is going to be exciting to watch. Lisa Fakis trying to make a little bit of a move back up the leaderboard. We'll see if she can find her way onto this lead card for round 4.
Thanks so much. We'll see you on the back.